All right, boys. Welcome into one more video of the channel. This video, I'm gonna focus on more on the settings for Call of Duty. The best FPS boost that you can have on the game. I'm gonna show you guys the settings that I have, and also I'm gonna share a little bit with you guys something that like you can do if you are on AMD graphic card or processor as well. If you combine both of the processors, that's gonna be like an extra boost in there. Not processors, but if you combine GPU and CPU as well, that's gonna give you an extra boost. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it at the end of the video. But welcome in. Let me know if this help you at the end. So thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, and yeah, let's go to it. Right here. All right. So you guys already can see it. I already have my game open right here on display tab. Um, I'm going to show you guys how, like, the best option for you to get your gameplay uh, running the best performance that your PC can handle. So let's get into it. So right now I'm gonna put it on display. You always suggest to put full screen exclusive, but I like to do some because I have one monitor. I have two monitors, so I kind of like switch between the monitors. But you always wanted to run exclusive mode on display mode, and then this is gonna be your graphic card. And this, you always wanted to put the highest refresh rate of your monitor. So my monitor is his 270, so I'm gonna put 270. Special radio, I'm gonna leave that on automatic. This right here on sustainability, that's gonna be super important for you because you want to set this as a custom. If you don't have that unlock, you put it to custom, close the game, open the game again, and that's gonna be like is gonna work for you. So you see it, put it on custom, restart the game again, and then you want to put VSync off and VSync menus off as well, just because the VSync is have a little bit more of refresh rate, but it delays your game. So we don't want that. It's like the input is delayed. So right here as a custom frame rate limit, you wanted to put a custom and then show less, and then you're gonna put as highest as your monitor refresh rate it is. Mine is 270, but 240 to 270 doesn't have any difference. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the highest of your monitor. If your monitor is 270, put 270. If your monitor is at 144, you put 144. But yeah, menu, you're gonna leave on 60. To be honest, you're not gonna use like a lot of frame rates for the menu, so save that a little bit for the game. 30 focus mode. That is the focus mode. Is a lot of people be like, oh, what is the focus mode? Focus mode is when you have two monitors and the brightness of the monitor of one monitor, your secondary monitor is disturbing you. So that's what the focus mode is. So if I live on 50, the brightness of my second monitor is gonna go 50% lower that it is. So just leave that on zero. I leave that on zero just because the brightness doesn't bother me at all. HDR, you wanted to leave that off, and no reason to you to play that on HDR at all. So let's move on to the second tab, quality. Let's apply. So I applied. Graphic, you wanted to send it to custom. So graphic resolution, wanted to set as 100%, because 100% is going to be the resolution of your monitor. So it's always 100%. Dynamic resolution, you want to turn that off just because it kind of like overload your GPU a little bit. So we don't want that. And right here is like, no, nah. The second one is going to be the upscaling and sharpening. Out of all of it, I tried the AMD FSA FSR2. It wasn't looking that good because, like, it's a low PC, like it's a low end PC. The game to look way more crispier and have a little bit more details. I put on Fidelity FX CAS. So I put it in that option. That's gonna give your game a little bit more sharpness. It's gonna look more better. So yeah, and right here you can put the strength of the fidelity. So leave it on 60, because unless you are a really high end computer, you can leave this on 100. But it's still, if you put that, it's gonna cost you some FPS, which you don't want that to happen. The other one, the VRAM skill target, I'd leave mine on 70. You should not put this on 100 or 90 or anything like that, because your VRAM is not gonna be main focus to the game, so it's gonna have inconsistency of the VRAM speed, and you're gonna be losing like frames in a couple like sections where, like, oh, I move and have a mountain and have more details. So that VRAM is gonna give you inconsistency of the FPS. So you don't want that. Variable rate shading on. You want it to exist because it's gonna like performance a little bit better, in a way that, like, like visual. And then texture, I leave it on low. Texture filter, I leave it on low. Depth of field, I leave on off. Detail of a quality level, I leave it on low, but you can definitely put it on normal. This is just like, like a small little details, as you guys can see it right here. It's just like a small little details. My camera is on the way, but it's literally small little details that is like, it doesn't make any difference at the game. So why not put it on low? That's probably gonna say like what, 2-3 FPS, and particle resolution, ain't no reason to you to have this particle resolution too high or even normal. Put it very low. It's like no like reason to leave it at high. And trust me when I say this, when you put fidelity on 70, the game gonna look super crispy, like super crispy. Ain't no way for you to like put it on higher settings if the game already gonna be looking good. Bullet impacts, this you should be leaving on, just in case, if you're really a pro, just in case if you're really a pro and you want it to work, and you want to, like, study the guns that you're building your loadout. Creating a bullet, turning on this bullet impact, that's gonna help you control, like, oh, the decoy, or how the gun, like how the bullets are serving, how, like, the guns are. But okay, shader quality. This I should recommend it to you to set it on medium, just because probably you are down below and someone is above the building, behind you. You can see their shadow on the floor, and you can notice that someone is up there for you. On demand texture streaming, just turn that off. Local texture streaming quality, leave it on normal. Shadow quality, leave it on very low. Screen space shadows off. Ambition occlusion off. Screen space reflection off, low. And tessellation, leave it that on off. Low, off, off, off. So that is like for the quality. I'm gonna step over for the view. So field of view is everything like a personal. This tab is a little bit more personal. I leave mine on 120, just because I like to see more of the space of the game. So it's literally more personal in here. Field of ADS, field of view, you wanted to leave that on effect, because that's kind of like give it like a zoom in whenever like you ADS, like it zooms a little bit, and we don't want that. You wanted to keep it like affected. It's just like you can see more, and also it does a be a little bit blurry. Weapon field of view, I like to leave mine on wide just because it's like better to me to see. It doesn't take a lot of space on my camera. I can see more. The gun is a little bit more small. I can see someone like passing a little bit like by the right. So that's gonna be a great option. Just leaving it on wide. This it doesn't really matter. I leave it on 90. Vehicle field of view, I'll leave on wide as well. Motion blur, you wanted to leave all of that off. So you want to turn all the motion blur off because you wanted to make sure that you see the enemy clear. Film grain, I always leave this on off. It's gonna look like really like cloudy, not cloudy, it's just like pixels. It's gonna be like a lot of pixels, which is gonna be really bad. This is gonna be really important. The first person camera movement, you're gonna put it on 50% on least, just because your camera is not gonna shake as much. So that's gonna be a really important option. Put it on 50%. Third person ADS, this is just like, just put it like off and you should be fine. But yeah, this is going to be the settings for the most FPS performance for you guys. But thanks for watching. Let me know if this setting helped you out, and thank you very much for watching. So this is going to be the second part of the video where I told you guys that I'm gonna show you guys, if you guys have a AMD CPU and AMD GPU, that's gonna help you a lot with the extra boosts. So from out of the batch, of course, you're gonna have some of the AMD software in there. You're gonna go to the AMD software. You're gonna go to the homepage, and then you're gonna be transferred to the homepage, and you're gonna go to performance and tuning. With that, you're gonna go to overclock CPU. That's gonna tell you to like, oh, restart the system. You just say proceed, and you're gonna overclock the GPU as well. And also AMD have a AI that helps the computer give you an extra boost. If you like put a AMD CPU and a AMD GPU, so it's you out of the batch is gonna have the AMD Smart Access Memory. So you're gonna put this to enable. What that's gonna happen? That's gonna allow you to put extra performance to your CPU and also to your GPU combined, because both of them is gonna be AMD. So enable that, and you're gonna feel like way more smoother the game, or even the computer at all. You're gonna feel like way more smoother. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you.